Hello everyone and welcome to this little pick-a-card reading that I set up today. As you can see, this is a pick-a-card reading consisting out of 3 options. The first one is the spooky agate that we call it in Dutch. And the second one is the amethyst. And the third one is the calcite. So if you are comfortable, please select a stone that you feel attracted to the most and then skip to your part of the reading. And the first stone I will be looking into is the spooky agate, the second one the amethyst, and the third the calcite. So without further ado, I will go into this one first. So I'm very curious about these cards actually. I got a bit of an angsty vibe. Also because of the stone. There we go. The first card that this one has is the Wheel of Fortune, which usually is positive, but also carries a lot of uncertainty behind it. So that could possibly be a cause of the angsty vibes that I'm getting. The second card that I have is the Queen of Cups. And the third card that I have is the Four of Pentacles. And of course, tarot, it can always be interpreted a bit differently by anyone else. I like to follow a bit of the meanings behind it and the symbolism, but I also like to use my intuition. So for me, it feels like there's an uncertain situation regarding a loved one, because I see the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is here, and the Wheel of Fortune, they are holding the cups here as well. So I feel like these two are very connected. And I feel like the main obstacle here with this loved one is a closed off kind of attitude, because I see that there's a Four of Pentacles here. Four of Pentacles can be being closed off when it comes to money, but also when it comes to affection. It can be closed because there is a wall behind, you see, and he's keeping all the pentacles to himself. And pentacles don't always have to mean literal assets. An asset can also be your emotional involvement can be an asset as well, because if you're emotionally involved, you can also do better. And it can also be very valuable to other people, how involved you are with them. So what I see here is that someone is being closed off to a loved one, and that this is causing some issues for them, and they are being closed off because of uncertainty, or that loved one is getting insecure because you are being closed off to them. So definitely be more open. You don't have to necessarily say what they want you to say, but be more open with yourself, because it's not fair to keep them into uncertainty like that. But if you are uncertain in this situation, then I feel like being open can be more of a good strategy for you as well. You are being closed off because you are afraid, but it's not necessarily serving you here. I also have selected some other cards for you, like, oh, this is really funny. Okay, so I put some oracle cards for you here as well. And the first card that you have is be bold and make the first move. So don't be afraid, don't be closed off. Be making the first move, because I feel like you are making the situation worse by being closed off and being at a standstill here. And I'm saying a loved one. I'm not necessarily saying a relationship, but if it is a relationship, I also have these love oracle cards. The text here is in Dutch, but I will translate it for you. I am originally Dutch. One of these is attract your soulmates. Your prayers, your affirmations, and your visualizations are helping you to bring you two together. Yes, you can do prayers and affirmations, that's true. So attract your soulmate, but also attracting your soulmate, you have to let them know that you're there, huh? Because you're not doing that right now. Feel like this is not a bad thing to do, but you should also be upfront in it. And you are attractive to them if this is a love reading for you. The power of attraction. You are attracting romantic love by embracing this moment fully. And for embracing the moment fully, you have to be open, okay? But don't worry, you are attractive to them. I get the feeling that you are. And that's why it's very important to be clear, okay? with this person if this is a love reading. If this is not a love reading, then generally you want to be more open for this loved person in your life. Even if it's like not a loved one, but if it's a business situation, it can still help for you to be more open in this situation as well, okay? So that was your reading. Now I'm going on to the amethyst. So the amethyst, let's put that there. First I will lay out your tarot cards for you. Okay, yes. Some angsty things here going on as well. So the first card that you have is the Hermit. Second card is the Nine of Pentacles. The third one is the Five of Pentacles. And the last one is the Two of Swords. So, what am I feeling here? I'm feeling a certain duality here with those Two of Swords, because I feel like you need to make a choice between something. Because you have the Hermit, and the Hermit is a very nice card. It talks about finding your own inner light and your inner strength. You need to do that at this moment to make yourself more independent and more profitable with this Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you are someone with a lot of potential. But what I mostly see here is a fear of being alone. Fear of not having people to support you and comfort you, to be poor also. This also talks, one, about financial things, and two, about emotional support. You have to make a choice, and you are happy that you will be more rich, more fulfilled, more independent, but at the same time, making this choice, it will isolate you a bit for a while. You're not afraid of yourself, you know what your strengths and weaknesses are, but you are afraid to be with the company of other people, in my opinion. That's what I'm feeling here. Let's see what the oracle cards have to say as well. So I actually pulled out two moon oracle cards for you. One is it's time to take action. So you need to make this choice. Meditate and contemplate. So those are very opposing cards actually. Maybe this shows your duality. You want to make this choice, but you want to think about it more because you're afraid that you're making the wrong one. And even with the love cards, it talks about money and career. So you're not really with your mind on love right now, and maybe that's also why you're a bit isolated. You've been with your mind on work a lot. Maybe you have to make a choice whether you want one or another career, and this career might be difficult. Maybe you want to start something for yourself, or you want to do a different function that requires you to be more by yourself. So I feel like this is a bit of a difficult choice, but I do see that financially you'll improve a lot and you'll be more independent. So I think it's good for you to pick this choice. And even here, okay, she's alone, but she has her pet, you know, she's happy. So I think you need to step over a bit of a hurdle to get there. And an alternative way of seeing this is not necessarily that it's about isolation, but that you're afraid of getting hurt in general when you pick this new option. Or maybe you will hurt other people by not remaining at the same company anymore, remaining in the same field anymore. That can also be an explanation of this card as well. And I also feel a bit like you are afraid that you are not going to be, you have a bit of anxiety here that you are not the right person for this job. Like on the one hand you are very confident and you know that you can do it, but on the other hand subconsciously you still have anxiety to take this step because deep down you still feel like you're not good enough. And you are. In my opinion, you can do this. You're very motivated. You just need to stop being wishy-washy and doubting yourself, okay? Because it's not serving you. You are an independent, good woman. You will find other people. Don't worry about that, okay? So that was my reading for you today. And now I will go on to the final stone of calcite. So with the calcite, wow, okay, let's talk about this. Oh, it's flying away. I will put it a bit here so you can see it. So your first card is the 10 of Pentacles. Second one is the Hanged Man. Third one is the Cups, 10 of Cups. Very good card. Final one is the 6 of Cups. I feel like there's been made a choice. Now the career has been fulfilled with the 10 of Pentacles. This can also talk about a good relationship where you are financially stable. But I feel like more now you have built something together and now you are, or you have built something on your own. Financially, it's good. If you're in a relationship, you have built it together. If not, then you have finished this. And with the Hanged Man now, it's at a standstill, and now you are in a place where you can really overlook your life and choose the emotional well-being as well. You want to get this 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is the emotional fulfillment, especially when it comes to relationship and family matters. You want to work on this more because this has been finished. And with this comes the 6 of Cups. And this can either be meeting someone new or renewing your old partnership as it was. Making the emotional things blossom, you know? In our life we have many seasons. And now it is more the season for you to be more connected with your loved ones rather than making a lot of money. Because the money is secure, it's already stable. And now I'm going to get out your oracle cards. Okay. Getting to know each other, sharing your deepest self with each other, your bond keeps getting better. So you need to share this again. You need to meet each other again. And surrender to the divine, and a new start is coming. So yeah, there's a new season in your life. A new start is coming. Surrender to the divine. Trust that everything will be alright. I don't feel a lot of insecurity or anxiety here. I feel a happiness and I feel an ease here that I didn't have with the other cards. I feel like the person here is already connected to themselves a lot and understands that, so sorry for that voice crack, but you understand that the life comes with different seasons. And in one season you will be more inclined to look at your loved ones, another season you'll be more inclined to look at your financial well-being, your physical well-being, yada yada, you know. So you understand that you can't do everything at the same time. And I feel like you're very in tune to the universe. I feel like you already surrendered to the divine. You already intuitively knew that now it's a different period in your life than the previous one. And I feel like now you're focusing a lot more on your relationships in life. So that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'm going to close this video off. And maybe I can see you in another video next time. Bye.